Welcome back, guys, to another Chris Gamer TV. Today, the new Fantasy XIV Patch 3.2 was released, the Gears of Change. And I managed to watch a little bit of it at work. The internet kept stopping and starting, so I have actually seen some of it I haven't. And I'm going to give my thoughts and opinions on it, and hopefully give a little information of what I've heard, what I've read, all that sort of stuff. And we'll just delve straight in and we'll see where it goes. I am really excited about this patch, so straight off, if this guy I don't know too well because he's from Fantasy 6 and apparently there's 3 fiend sort of summon primals, if you want to call them that, and it's actually a statue you can actually see now in Azazlar on top of the main sort of airship where the fractal continuum, I can't even pronounce it to be honest, is currently at. And you'll see there's sort of like 3 statues dotted around. And I believe that's what this actually is. They've ripped the statue off and they're resurrecting him. I think his name's Sephiroth or Sephiroth. Could be totally wrong. It's not the same Sephiroth as Fantasy 7, obviously. So the guy that designed this is the guy who did Titan and Thoradin Extreme. So hopefully in for a hard, exciting fight. Holy shit, he looks good. I didn't actually get to see him fully at his glory. God damn, he's big. I like that. That's pretty good. So straight away, I'm just going to point out a few things in case you don't know. I can sort of see there's like sort of like web eggs around the place. There should be one above me here, with trees and plants, which that's what I've seen. So they sort of turned into these bird-like things, sort of a bit like, they look a bit like the elements from like World of Warcraft, the Warlock, a little bit. Looks a bit, sorry, the Shaman, not the Warlock. Looks a bit like that. So it looks a bit like a Titan jump. Okay, so they've actually killed. That's a bit weird to show that how he dies. It's a bit of a weird concept. Oh! Wait, that's a little bit different from any other primals. So, for scale wise, you can sort of see here the party fighting sort of that. I'm wondering if this is like an enrage or maybe something you keep repeating, knocking him off the stage, he jumps back up, knock him off, sort of thing. So the next thing, I did see a little bit of this at work. So this is currently the new Wolves Den that's called 2.0. Which is the 8-man or 4-man PvP. It's called the Feast. So straight away, this is what is bothering me a little bit about the Feast. Is the fact of you can see a coin. I'll use my mouse to sort of point. It should be over here somewhere. So he sort of killed this guy here, and it's dropped a coin. The coin itself. This is where I've got a bit of questions about it. Is the fact of, if you kill someone, can someone on your team run over that coin, collect it, and they get the extra point? Because that would suck balls, if I'm going to be honest. I wouldn't be happy about that. But at the same time, other people might kill someone, and then I'll run over and collect it. It's a double-edged sword. I mean, can the other team run over and collect the coin so that they're not minus a kill? It's stuff that isn't answered, but like it comes out in February 23rd, so we'll know by then. I mean, I am excited for it. Another thing I noticed at work, I don't know if it was just me, but the background now it's light, and it goes dark really quick at certain times of the stage. Like really quick there, it's going red from dark. Like the dynamic weather's changing really quick, and I'm wondering if that affects the gameplay or not. This guy is getting limit break twice. I mean, he's having a bad day. I wonder if the weather sort of affects it, or if it's just speeded up so that it shows the dynamic weather to the place. Who knows? So, I'm not sure what we've got here. The Hall of Novice. Alright, okay. So, what I've heard about the Hall of Novice, if I'm going to be honest, it's similar. I was going to pause it. I can sort of see, like, in the distance something's coming out. I don't know if waves keep coming out the gates and you have to keep taking them on. I'm not too sure. also on the anchor, I don't know if it's just me, on the anchor to the, somewhere over there, to the right anchor, hanging off the gate door, it's sort of lit up. I wonder if you can activate that to sort of close it so they don't keep coming out. What I believe the Hall of Novice is, because he's starting to run over there, is basically the proving grounds out of World of Warcraft. So you go in there, you rather learn how to do raid tactics, or you go in there and you brag. So you kill things and you basically sort of say, right, I got bronze on it, or I got silver or gold, or whatever I did in this time. I believe that's what it is. I'm not too excited about this. If that's, I mean, I don't mind the bragging thing, but I'm hoping it's not like a shit tutorial sort of thing where you just go in and you're like, well, you know what, I killed a buffalo. It's like, all right, good for you. Now you can raid Bahamut. You know, I don't know. It's a bit of a hit and miss at the minute for me. I don't know what I expect with it, to be honest. What have we got next? What is that? Is that a training dummy? Is this... What is this? Training dummy. Right. Right, okay. Like, this thing here, I don't know that much about, and what I do know is a lot of people say it's basically if you're on Shu, you can do enough damage or DPS, or you're not fully equipped for even be a dungeon, raid, PvP, anything primal. You know, you basically stand here and you tunnel vision and you DPS this training dummy, and if it dies in the allotted time, or you do a certain amount of damage, it disappears. You can do raids. So say Alexander Midas Savage comes out and you're like, right, I can kill this boss, you know, I can do this sort of damage, and it dies and it's dead, you know, fantastic. And you sort of show your team like, I'm worthy of doing it. But this training dummy doesn't take into account, I call raid awareness, where, you know, tactics going around. So you got to dodge tactic. You got to do tactics. You got to dodge things going around you. Sorry. So you're constantly on the move, DPS, and so you're damage dealing this target, boss or raid or whatever you're doing, dungeon, and you got to take into account that's going to slow your DPS down. Some raid tactics you're going to have to run away and maybe break someone from a chain. You know, all this. It doesn't really like. It doesn't prepare you for raids. I mean, I don't know what to think of that. I mean, it's died there, and it's like, it's a good show. It's like bragging rights. I'll probably kill that train dummy, and that's a lot of time. So, this here, I'm going to pause again, but I'll let it turn a little bit. So, straight away, right, I could be totally wrong. So we'll start with the main feature, which is the orchestra thing here, but where I call it a jukebox. And what this will be is, if you sort of want to play any music from the game, be it Shiva music, Ramu, Savages, you know, Alexander, Coils, anything. Apparently this thing plays it. Now, I don't know if you have to go out and kill it again and unlock the music. I don't know if it's just built into it. But what it does is, in your FC estate, your own estate property, or anyone else's, that can sort of play a tune. So when you walk in, people can listen to music, which is, you know, to me, that's pretty cool. But I'm also noticing the walls. I don't know if that's a new wallpaper. The floor looks like a new flooring. I mean, I'm not 100% sure. You probably correct us in the comments below and tell us what it is. The windows look a bit different, but I don't know if that's because it's a Gridanian house or what. Because, you know, our FC's house is in Limsa, but I'm noticing they've also got this cool ass what are these called again? Flubs? I don't know. Flems or something. I think that's what they're called. I mean, I've known different names for them throughout the fantasies. But it's sort of like a side couch with that attached to it, which I find, like, it doesn't look the best furniture, but it looks pretty cool. Don't know if that's new there in the background. You can't really see anyway. So let's see what we've got next. I believe... this could be the new beast tribe. So this is probably the new beast tribe mount. It's sort of an insect looking thing. To me, it sort of looks half dragon, half insect. I kind of like it. Again, it's got the whole... it's the new beast, obviously beast tribe dailies for the insect people. The gnat. I don't know if it's gnat or gnat. Again, it's got this really weird Mr. Pandaria feel from World of Warcraft, like the little oh, how do you pronounce it? Not Asian, but yeah, Asian pots, you know, like Japanese or wherever pots attached to it. You know, it's got this whole, you know, sort of feeling to it. But I'm guessing the dailies consists of these dragons and, you know, healing them. Dailies like that, maybe. This here, I believe he's collecting these, and I don't think something chases you. I think what he's done there, he's maybe it's not even a word, maybe as aggroed, or what do you call it, got enmity on this one thing running past it, maybe. I don't know. If it does chase, that wouldn't be a bad daily. It'd be quite fun, I think. Oh, this looks good. It's got a kind of Kingdom Hearts feel note at the beginning. So this is one of the new dungeons, the anti-tower. And when I first seen this, I was just not impressed. But basically, it's sort of a tower flipped upside down, but I believe it's a portal to another world. I mean, I could be wrong. This could be linking us to something else. I'm just guessing because it's had a portal attached to it, and I've heard information about. So we've got this frog-looking boss. Looks pretty unique. I like the look of it. I'll dig that. That looks fun. Little water bubbles going around. So this part here, the spiral case, sort of reminds us of not Void Ark, the other one before that, World Darkness. Kind of reminds us of World Darkness, which, I mean, it looks impressive. If all this like crap's whipping around the background, you know, I'm digging that. That looks cool, like how there's floating like wardrobes and whatnot. Not sure if there's another boss where it's like a crystal with one of them spriggans on the top. Bit weird boss if you ask me. Or it could be trash. So you can sort of see the towers are upside down, where the chandelier should be going this way. It's obviously going that way. It's got this whole unique and oh my god, this shit. It's got a unique look to it, like creepy, but I mean, this freaks the life out of me, man. Look at these dolls, man. They look impressive, but what the hell are them? Oh, we're beating up dolls now. But this is one of the more impressive things to me. This doll, it's got the weird wow factor, which I like, and I feel like Heaven's Ward is sort of pushing in the right direction for the way the atmosphere of the game. I mean, you've had umpteen amount of creepy shit in it, to be honest. I feel like Realm Reborn was all colourful and happy and went a little bit dark in the end, but I think Heaven's Ward's hitting the whole thing of everything looks dark, everything looks grungy, everything looks like gritty to it. I like that. But this thing, it freaks the life out of us. What is that, man? It looks like it should be in, oh, what do you call it? Haku Manor. Should be in there. Now, this place is where I'm really excited, because Lost City of Ambador, the first one, I loved it. It was brilliant. So you got like the simple moth fights. This time around, it doesn't look like it has as many spores sort of floating around or whatever. To me, it looks like it's raining more. I mean, a bit more inside of the tower, it seems like we're delving a bit deeper. This part's a bit weird. It kind of reminds us of the Vault mixed with Circus Tower or Cypress Tower. Wow, another pretty impressive looking boss. I'm not sure why we're fighting statues, but that looks really impressive. Like, it's like an angel guardian thing. It looks pretty cool. So really excited about that. Oh, snap. Here comes Hildebrand. I didn't actually think this guy was going to make another appearance in this, because they said they were going to bring him back if the fans want it, which a lot of us did. But they didn't. I think in 3.15 they've done a little bit of a hint of a story. New recipes. Pretty boring looking armor. That's the only nice one, the high Allergan armor, because you can dye it, and to be honest, high Allergan was awesome. Not really impressed by these. I mean, crafters are going to make a killing on this, to be honest with you, when it comes out. Oop, new hairstyles. I missed the first one. Let's have a look. A bit plain, just normal. I want to see something a bit more exciting. That looks a bit better. Sort of. Kind of like spiky, but it's alright. Boring. Bit Dante looking here. I mean, that would be good for like making Dante cosplay. I would Devil May Cry. I made a cosplay once over, and it was pretty hard to find a hair to sort of match Dante's, like from the very first Devil May Cry. Pretty cool. Like the ringlets. Well, I dig that. There, this is what I'm talking about. It's something a bit more cooler, you know. That looks pretty badass. I kind of like that here. Now this is the shit, right? This is what's gonna excite for me more. This and PvP, I think. So if you've been doing the Alexanders, this is the second arm. The sort of doing the assault is in the Illuminati. So you're going in the other arm to try and take out I believe the other core, the little red core that you took out. Spoilers if I should have said. It's too late now. So these guys here look very, very much like the one from the first Alexander. Can't remember his name right now. But normally it was the DPS requirement was stupid to take out one of these, and now you're doing two. So I don't know if this is a boss or if it's a trash. But hey, that looks good. I like that. This little sort of reminds us of Illuminati Bane. So what have we got here? So he's down here next to me. There's sort of bomb ball things. Looks pretty impressive. That looks cool. Like, you know, I'm not sure what this is. It sort of looks a bit like sort of like if maybe the third coil, the arm, has turned sort of, instead of liquid, into robot, maybe. Don't know. I like the look of it. Really impressive. If it merged with the first Alexander and the third one merged, that had a kid, this would be it. I'm not sure what this weird spirally snake thing is that's going on, but that looks pretty cool. Must be the third boss. So, as you can see in the background, there's a giant ball walking around, like flying around. That looks pretty cool. I wonder if that's something you have to dodge as you're DPSing. Strangely, I just noticed something weird there. I'll try and pause it. So if you look down where I'm sort of at, I'll try and move a bit. There's sort of a cat here. A silhouette. Wait, it is a cat, it's not a silhouette. If you can see my mouse, I'll move my mouse around here. Sort of jumping about. I wonder what that's all about. Something. Maybe raid tactics. We'll look into it when it comes out. Bombs, I wonder, seem to be chaining themselves to people. Maybe you have to pull them out of the group. Oh, this is cool as well. It's like Power Rangers. That's pretty cool. It's like someone's actually done a remix of the Power Rangers theme tune. It's worth checking out. I'll link it in below.
When the bonds betwixt man and dragon were sundered by our hand, our peoples have known only war.
To win a war, you must be willing to do whatever it takes.
Right, I'm not sure who this guy is, but he... Is that Rabanne? That's Rabanne, isn't it? Because I can sort of see his little belt, chastity belt thing. Chastity belt. And to me, he always was like a Dark Knight a little bit, and it looks like he's got like a helmet. I mean, I'm not being racist. I mean, it's because he wields, you know, big ass swords and things. But someone told me he used to be a dark knight. Hence why they came in the game. And the armor's all black and scary looking. And that's definitely Rabanne's feat. And then you've got like half a sleeve coat thing hanging where he's obviously lost his arm. I mean, I should say spoilers, but by now, if you're watching the new patch, you've already completed A Realm Reborn. So that's a bit strange, why you'd fight Rabanne. Not sure why Thancred's punching that guy in the face. I don't understand Hildebrand, to be honest with you. He doesn't do, well, she or he doesn't do much. But really excited. So that's the gears of change, and that's my thoughts and opinion. Story wise, I've got a feeling, because Minfilia's in the picture, she's going to fuse with Hyland, and she might actually take over as Hyland maybe, or Hyland's not as good as things seem maybe. I don't know, she seems to be fusing with her, and maybe she guides you now, who knows. And instead of having a big giant ass crystal taunting you, you might have Minfilia appear in front of you as like a, not primal, but an essence of herself maybe. I don't know. We're gonna find out though, and it looks awesome. Like I'm really impressed what they've done with this. I mean, this is only like the trail. This isn't even the patch notes where they pour the little changes in. Like they're bringing out skill bars where now they have a timer on them, so you don't have to hover your mouse over. It has a little clock going around with a timer. You know, you saw little things like that are impress me more, because they're things that we'll want. Maybe, you know, add-ons in World of Warcraft that done things like that. Do you know what I mean? So to have it built in the game, that's awesome. So I'll leave the video there, and this is due February 23rd. I'll put a link to the actual trailer for this video in my description, as well as the Go-Go Power Rangers one for that boss. It's pretty funny. I've also, there's a site just went live with more information, I believe, or sort of segments broke up. I'll link that down there as well for you guys. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like, subscribe, or comment. It really does help us out, and hopefully you have learned a little bit, or you can sort of comment below for me and let me know a little bit if I'm wrong, or I mean, I'm only speculating, and I would love to know any information or any feedback from you guys. So please share with your friends, and you know, have a good day, guys. Thanks for watching.